Yeah, so I had Patriots down as well, but I'm just going to see if I can talk myself round and pick Texans just to keep this interesting, because I think this is a game with two very very strong defenses, but I'm going to ask you a question before I give you my idea.
Yeah.
Drake, you mentioned Drake May had a fantastic second season. He certainly hasn't suffered from that sophomore slump that many quarterbacks have. But has he played a defense better than this Houston team?
No, I think that's the answer. He hasn't, because I mean, the defense is no joke. This Texans
Yeah.
defense is no joke. So he hasn't.
So, well, that's the thing, and this is a stick that a lot of people have been hitting the Patriots with. Their schedule has easily been the most comfortable in the entire NFL this season, given where people played. If they end up losing this game, that is a legitimate stick, I think, to beat the Patriots with. That they haven't really challenged. They haven't won against a big, a big or a good footballing team this season. They can put that to bed if they beat the Texans, right? The Texans, on the other hand, I think they're 5-1 against other playoff teams. Again, 5-1 against all the other teams in the playoffs this season. So the Texans can get it done against other well-drilled, good footballing sides. And the Patriots haven't really been able to do that yet. So you look at this and you think that, okay, well, there is certainly opportunities there for the Patriots, for the Texans. And Drake May didn't have his best game last weekend, right? He wasn't. They weren't particularly great on the ball. Threw an interception, couple of fumbles, but then nor was CJ Stroud. So we're seeing here two teams whose defense carried them through the wildcard weekend, right? That Patriots defense was absolutely mean against the Chargers. Chargers could not get anything going, and then, as we saw, nor could Pittsburgh against the Steelers. Sorry, nor could the Steelers against the Texans either. So
Yeah.
I don't think that Stroud or May can play as badly as they did in the wildcard weekend, right?
Yeah.
My concern is that it's just whether we think the Texans offense will be able to take enough pressure off the defense and keep the ball for longer. CJ Stroud hasn't had his best season, but he's protecting the football. He doesn't give it away that often. I think the game against the Steelers was a bit of a blip in that. So what am I saying? I'm trying to talk myself round to pick the Texans, and to keep this interesting, I will pick the Texans because I still think that defense can absolutely ruin a season for any of these teams in the playoffs. So I'm going to say they get it done, and they cause a bit of a shock. So I want to keep this interesting, and I'm going to go for the Texans. Now, does that make you happy?
No, because you do make some very, very good points, which is kind of making me a bit twitchy now about my pick, of the Patriots, because I mean, Drake May has played against good defenses, but he hasn't faced one like this. And I think when he faces one like this, I think he struggles. So
this bit I'm going to clip up and put as a little snapshot because I'm going to post it. But if Patriots absolutely dominate a win, I'm going to take it immediately down. I don't care how many views. I don't care how many hits that video gets. I'm going to take it down.